Sebastian Martinez, MMAnytt, here in Dublin for UFC Fight Night 76, where Scott Askham takes on Krzysztof Jotko. So, Scott, once again, you're here in the UFC. You're getting your third fight in the organization. How do you feel about your progression as a UFC fighter?
Yeah, I feel like I'm progressing as a UFC fighter. Obviously, I took a stint in my first fight. I lost. It wasn't ideal, but I got a KO win on the return, so it's progress in that way. I still feel I'm a big prospect. I had a big name coming in, and I've just got to show that now. I've got to earn my place, and I've got to do that by putting away Jotko.
Well, yeah, looking back a little bit at your UFC debut, I mean, obviously you were very close to knocking him out, but he managed to turn the tide. Looking back, what do you feel went wrong in that fight?
If I look at the fight as an whole, I didn't do enough. I didn't do enough in the fight. I was close to winning the fight in the second round. But yeah, that third round, there was one place where I went to hit a switch and he hit the same switch back on me against Cage, and that could have been the difference in the fight. It was 1-1 going into third, and credit to Magnus for getting up off the floor and coming back to win a round like that.
All right, but you did, like you said, you came back in style in your follow-up, winning with a knockout in the first round. Do you feel like fans got to see like the real Scott Askham in that fight?
Yeah, I changed camps straight after that. I changed camps. I'm a totally different fighter now. I've got a different mentality. Darren Morris at ASW, he's not only a fantastic coach, a good mentor, and he knows where I can be, and he's made me believe I know where I can be. And like I said, we're ready to make a run in this UFC now. I've got that first. I've got my debut out of the way. It was a loss which I didn't want, and then I've got my first win out of the way. So now there's no pressure, nothing whatsoever. It's just another organisation fighting. I know it's a lot bigger and stuff like that. It's just a fist fight now, and I've got to go out there and make sure I get that win.
One thing that stood out in your UFC debut were your fans and a family that were there, all dressed up in gear, and we've heard, of course, they're here as well in Dublin. If you discount, like national pride, like obviously I understand by you're a fighter, but if you go for like personal fans, like fighters fans, would you say that you have like the most passionate fans on the card at least?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like I said, they all come. They make a weekend of it. They make a good weekend of it, and get behind me. They're all going to be here this weekend. They're all super excited. All I see on Facebook is about how excited they are and stuff like that. I can't wait for them to get out here.
How much does it mean for you to have that kind of support that, let's face it, a lot of fighters don't?
Yeah, like I say, building up to the fight, I don't really think about it. Obviously, I've got focus on the fight, but after to jump on that cage and celebrate with him, that's an awesome feeling.
All right, now you're taking on Polish prospect Krzysztof Jotko. You guys have a common opponent in Magnus Blad. How do you size up Jotko? What do you feel his strengths and weaknesses are?
Yeah, if you watch the fight, obviously they went down totally different. Jotko got finished in the second round. But yeah, I haven't watched too much on Jotko. I know he's southpaw, and I'm focusing more on me than Jotko and going out and imposing my game.
All right, guys, let's focus on you. What are your strengths and advantages over Jotko?
I've got every advantage and all the strengths. Yeah, you'll see Saturday night. Obviously, I feel I edge him everywhere. I don't like talking too much about it and giving details away in fights, but in media. But yeah, on Saturday night you'll see. I'm going out there and looking to dominate.
Now, obviously, MMA math doesn't really work, like this fighter beats that fighter equals this fighter as such. But, if you look at, how fans see it and stuff like that, considering that Blad finished him in the second round, do you think that maybe you can get a little something back from your loss to Blad by perhaps finishing Jotko quicker than he did?
Well, there's every opportunity there to do that, isn't there? I know Blad hasn't fought since he fought me either. I'd love to edem that loss. Yeah.
All right, and finally, what do you think not only your personal fans here, but the fans of the arena and the fans watching worldwide should expect from your bout with Jotko?
Say again, sorry.
What should the fans, all over the world expect from your fight with Jotko?
It's going to be a cracking fight. We'll both bring it. It's going to be a good fight. It could be a fight of the night. You never know. It's definitely one not to be missed, 100%.
I definitely agree with you. One not to be missed. Scott, thank you very much.